we will continue with the exercise 1.2. It is given in your book page number 84 and 85. Only two problems. Okay. So listen carefully. This is little bit different. So if you listen carefully, means only you can do it. Okay. See the first sum, you are going to check this statement is correct. And if it is correct, you are just going to put a tick mark, or else you are going to put a wrong. That's all. See, how can we check whether the statement is correct is, see, I will tell you for example, if any number is divided with 1, listen carefully, if any number, whatever the number may be, if the number is divided with the number 1, the answer should be the same number. See here, 16 divided by 1 equal to 16 is the answer. So this is a correct statement. If suppose I am having 20 here, 20 divided by 1, I will get the answer as 20. So I should get the same number as the answer when I am dividing that number with 1. Because 16 into 1, I will get the answer of 16. Is it clear? So this statement is a correct statement. So just I am putting a tick mark. So I am just putting a tick mark here. Is it clear? Okay, next. See, 31 divided by 31 equal to 31. This is not a correct statement because, see, listen. As we are dividing 1 and getting the same number as the answer, isn't it? Likewise, when we are dividing the number with the same number, actually we should get the answer as 1. 1 is the answer. See, 1 divided by 1 is equal to 1. 5 divided by 5 is equal to 1. This is the correct statement. Okay. But what is the answer given here? 31 divided by 31 is equal to 31 is given. So this is not a correct statement. It is a wrong statement. Okay. Next. See, whatever the number may be, but if 0 is given along with the number in the division symbol, the answer should be 0. Okay. Whatever the number may be. You know, in multiplication, with whichever number, if we are multiplying 0, we will get the answer as 0, isn't it? But here we are having the number 0 divided by 27, you are getting the answer as 27. It is a wrong statement. Likewise, if you see problem E, 0 divided by 5 equal to 0. This is a correct statement because 0 has no value. 0 into 5, actually you will get the answer of 0. So this is a correct statement. Likewise, 21 divided by 0, you are getting the answer as 21. Actually, the answer is 0. So this is a wrong statement. See here, 12 divided by 1 equal to 12. This is a correct statement. See how I wrote the answer, whether it is correct or wrong. If any number is divided with 1, the answer is the same number. That is a correct statement. If any number is divided with 0, the answer should be 0. That is a correct statement. If it is not given in any other method, that is a wrong statement. Is it clear? Okay, in this method you have to complete this. Next we will come to the second problem. Find the dividend. To find this dividend, actually we have a formula. I will write that. So dividend is equal to, see in question itself they have given 3 hints to find the dividend. What are the hints given? Divisor, quotient and remainder. These are all the hints given for us. With the help of these 3, we have to find the dividend. What is the formula for dividend? Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay, this is the formula for dividend. Divisor into quotient plus remainder. So how can I find the dividend for problem A? First I have to apply the formula. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. What is the divisor I am having here? Number 8 into quotient is number 3. plus remainder is number 2. So 8 3s are, you will get the answer of 24 plus 2, final answer is 26. Therefore, dividend is equal to 26. Is it clear? Okay, in the same method we will do one more problem. So first, whenever you are doing this sum, actually this is given in filling the blanks method. So when you are filling in your book, you no need to write this formula and all. You can just write this alone. That is enough. Okay. But if you are writing this problem in your classwork note, you can follow this method. So dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So here divisor is 5 into quotient 8 plus remainder is 4. 5 8s are 40 plus 4. Final answer is 44. Okay. This is very easy. So when you are, if suppose you are doing this in your book, you just write like this. 8 into 3 plus 2 is equal to 24 plus 4, sorry 2 equal to 26. In this way you have to write in your book. Is it clear? Okay, if you have any doubts regarding this, you can contact me in the group. Okay, ma? Thank you.